fingers touch each other, fingertips. So this is one of the best postures. Don't make it a special thing whenever you are sitting. Suppose you are listening to my class, you just like this and leave it. Finish. And you should not like it, put it as a mudra or special thing. You have to follow that. And then, it is a very good sign to activate both the left and right brains. Simple, so simple. So,
Just be.
yes. And suppose if you wanted to activate or giving healings to some of your body parts. Suppose if I am having a problem in my lungs, right lung for example. And then what I have to do, I have to put out this finger, you see, and I have to put my 4 fingers here, right, like this, that's it, like this. Then, when there is a problem here at my lung, I have to first do this and put it here.
The 5 fingertips are touching each other.
Yeah. 5 fingertips touching the thumb tip. I put it here. If I am having problem here, doing the breathings like this. If I am if I am having a problem with my liver, for example, here, put the top of the liver, and then do the breathings. Normal breathing. Don't do pranayama. It's normal breathing. If I have a problem with my pancreas, and you put the finger on top of the pancreas, like this.
Always only the right hand.
Right hand. And if there is a problem at the heart, for example, put it here and take normal breathings. Remember, always you should be with your breathings only. Put your mind and let the mind follow the breathings. That's very important. Like this.
On the other hand, you
just leave like this.
just normal.
Yes, normal.
Okay.
Understood? So like that we can direct the energies from our hand to that particular part. Right? Suppose if it is not the heart, if it's here, you can also do like this. A gentle touch. As if you are directing the energy to that particular part. If there is no pain, don't do it. Just leave it like this. If there is no pain, do like this. If there is pain, don't do it. Right? This is what we call directing the energy to that particular part. Yesterday, somebody asked me, maybe Rosemary, and asked me when we wanted to give healings, can we touch the patient with the hand? Maybe she asked me. You asked her? Who asked Karin yesterday? Rosemary asked. Yes.
Ieri hai chiesto se quando dai una guarizione, se tocchi con le mani il paziente. Hai fatto la domanda a
Hast
Mr.
du das gefragt?
Psalm ist nicht das, aber es ist gleich.
Doch, du hast gefragt, warum. Er hat gesagt, man sollte nicht berühren. Und du hast gefragt, warum.
You asked.
Beim Heilen.
You forgot it.
Ja, forgot.
But I remember. So this is a very important question. The two hands are the two instruments in our body. either to receive the energy or to transmit the energy. Right? They are the two important parts in the body. We can receive the energies. If you put like this, we receive the energies. If you put like this, we will transmit the energy. The two are the most important thing. That's why you will be so happy when somebody hugs you. Not everybody. Don't be mistaken. I'm sorry. If somebody if you like somebody and suppose, take example, mother hugs the baby, she feels very happy. So let us put like that. Why should we go further? Because this is that healing effect is there in the hands. So that's why the touch of the human hand, touch of even not human hand, even sometimes if you have pets in your dogs, they jump and put like this, you feel very happy. You understand? So when come to the healing, yesterday she asked in the morning, she has forgotten that. And it is very important to put the hand on somebody. Don't think that you are healing them. Don't think that you are sending the healing energy, this and that. You take all the stuff out and just a good feel, a lot of love towards the people. If you put your hand like this, it will become a healing hand. Here the beauty is, suppose I am suffering with some problem here. You did not put your hand on my stomach. There is no need. You can do it. It's no problem. You can do it. Even otherwise, if you put your hand like this here or here, say just don't like this. Energy flows to that point. If you are a good healer, if you have love, a real love, a true love, you need not just go put your hands like that and here. You need not do that. So when somebody is suffering and go there and says, just don't worry, it's all right. If they are children, for example, don't worry, it's all right. Anyway.
But you touch it, you put the hand on somebody.
Yes. Suppose come here. Suppose she is suffering in the stomach. I did not put my hand on her stomach. So this guy, don't worry, it's okay. Don't worry, it's okay. Not with the right hand, not with the left hand, right hand.
Okay.
We should not use the left hand. We can use, but generally we should use the right hand to transmit. It is a receiving hand, it is a transmitting hand. So even though I put my hand here, her stomach received energy from here. I did not put my hand here. Understand? Receiving, transmitting.
But when you give only with the right hand.
In general, we use
Nog
wrong
met de
hand.
rechterhand. Nu met de linker, dan met de rechterhand.
So if you see in the Indian idols, if you observe in the Indian idols, the mother goddess,
Yeah.
Als het moet
Receiving and giving blessing. Right? So that's why if you ask me, I'm not interested in shaking hands.
Yeah.
If you just ask me, suppose if you are doing like this and oh no, it looks very hard, that's why I also give shake hand, but it's not a right practice. Because, and why? Because we have to preserve the energies with the hand and you have to use that energy when there is a need. Now the scientist says the Indian system of greeting the people is the best in the world. What is that? This is the scientifically it is proved. The way the Indians greets others with namaskar, is the best one. Shaking hands is not so good hygienically, medically. If you follow the Indian bhajans, this is one of the best practices because you are activating the chakras in the hands That's why in the singing and the Indian bhajans and Sai Baba, all these things, all the time, do like this. But we are not doing that. But how to use the hands? So yesterday I have forgotten to tell that. In general, the great healers in general, they will not put the hands on the people. Even though they sit like this and somebody is like that, and then even though they are in some other country, for example, some other place, they cannot put their hand, you see. So they send the healings with their thought power. They send the healings with their love. So somebody, if they know somebody is suffering with some problem, they do nothing. Okay. Finish. They do not sit like this and put like this reiki hands and go. Don't do that. And if somebody telephones to them and I'm in trouble, hey, so don't worry. We finish. Because it is just love. How much time it will take to switch the light? Put like this. Open. That's how they train themselves, only with the love. Only with the love. That's why I should not tell something here not to do that, because you are used to it. And hugging the people and shake hands and this and that. I don't want to go into that part of this thing, but I can tell you one thing. This is like a temple. Or this total body is like a temple. And the soul here is like the God consciousness. How to remember always. This is the temple or a church, maybe whatever it may be, or a mosque, whatever it may be. The body is like a temple and the soul inside is like the idol of a statue of a God. So you have to all the time, that's why you have to take bath or shower, for example bath, 2 times a day. Whenever we go outside and you have to clean our hands, and here you cannot wash your feet. India, definitely when we go out, our wives, they won't allow us to come inside unless we go to the bathroom and have to clean our feet. We have to clean our feet and clean our hands, clean our face, and then they will give us the food. And we have to throw away the clothes out and wear the new clothes, then only we are allowed to enter into the kitchen or whatever. So in the cold countries you cannot do all these things, because you will not get much bacteria or much sweat here. So depend upon the geography of that country. So forget about it. But all the time you have to keep the body and this thing very pure. So healing techniques, they help us to purify our inner vehicles, right? Next I am going to the practice side. Okay? So now I am going to tell you the most important pranayama. I am sure so far you did not read or listen or seen. I am sure. So arrogant, eh? Otherwise, my wife used to tell me, you are the most arrogant man on this world. Then next step, you are the most selfish man on this world. I said, he's right. Yes, it is right 100%. You are cheating all the people as if you are a spiritual man, but you are so selfish. How do you know about it? I know better than anybody on this earth. My wife used to tell me. So this is the arrogant statement. And the arrogant statement, I am sure you did not know about it from any book, from any teacher, even from the Lama, even from the Rinpoche. So you know what the Rinpoche? You know,
It's a teacher.
of course, it's a teacher. If you wanted to call somebody as a Rinpoche, there should be some qualification. You know what is that?
No.
They are the Buddhist, all the Lugano group are Buddhist group. You don't know that? All the Lugano group, they are Buddhists. You know or not? Okay? So, I am also a Rinpoche, you don't know that.
Anche lui è un Rinpoche.
Once I went to Bhutan and I went to top of the mountain, there is a college, Buddhistic college. All the Buddhist monks, they complete their degree there. And I went to Bhutan, I was having a lot of asthma in those days. Somehow I went top with my inhaler. And then I went into the temple, and there is a picture of a small boy. He's a Lama. A small boy is there, picture is there of a small boy, 10 years or 12 years like that. And who is that? I asked. And the monk said, he's our Lama. Where is he? And he went to America. So I looked at the photograph and said, you are telling that he's a boy, but he looks very old, I said. Yes, of course he is a 12 years boy, but he looks very old, it seems. And then the monk asked, did you come any time to this monastery before? I said, this is the first time I am here. Then how are you telling that he is a very old man? But when I am looking at this photograph, I am looking as if he is a very old man, 90 years old man, not like a child. And then he is 20, 21 years old monk, very beautiful. His name is Karma. Yeah, his name is Karma. It's a very beautiful monk. Oh, can you come and inside and let us discuss something? With me there are many people from Switzerland and Scotland and from America and from Germany. There's some 15 people, something like that. And they were looking at me because they went there many times. They never invited them into the inner chamber. I was there for the first time and can you please come inside? I don't know anything about it. I went inside and they have given me some butter tea or something like that. Is it okay? Butter tea?
Yeah.
And they offered me some sweets and this and that. And how do you know that this boy is a very old man? It is just like that, I said. They said, you are true. What is it? The Lama of this monastery is a very old man. He died at the age of 90 years. After that, there was no Lama here. Once the king of Bhutan went to a marriage, a small boy came and he is pulling the jacket of the king because it is not allowed there. Even Bhutan king is going there. We should not look at him like that. We should be like this only. Even when he is going there and even any person, Bhutan person or anybody from the outside world, they should not look at him like this. This boy is pulling the coat of the king. And then king said, and what? And boy told him, did you recognize me? He said, I don't know. I am Lama of the ashram. Honest. And then immediately the king asked other people, you take him to the ashram, to the monastery, and put all the tests. There's a way how they pick up the lamas. There's a way how Buddhists they pick up the lamas. And this boy went to the monastery and tuck. And then the other priest asked the lama, this small boy, after the lama died, there was a book, a sacred book. It was missing. And can you find it out? Then immediately he went the ladder and went upside to the top of his room, and he used to put the book at the corner. It's a very sacred book. He went tuck out, Again, he took the book. He took the book and you are asking about this book or what? Yes, this is the Lama. Though a 12 years old boy has become a Lama to that Bhutan Buddhistic monastery, even then he walks like a 90 years old man. He speaks to the people in a very mature way, not like a boy. He is so serious and this. Then the karma boy asked, how do you know about this old man? I said, I don't know anything. When I am looking at the picture, I could see an old Lama, not a young Lama. So why I am telling you this is, I don't know.
Because the reverse.
Because the
Reverse.
rebirth, yes.
Because you are researcher.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So now from arrogance all these things came. Really I am so arrogant because it's not possible to others to discuss about all these things. I know two and three of my previous births, and that's how I came here to Switzerland.
Sorry. Yes, she
It's so important. Let us go to the practice.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, now I am going to the very, very important practice of pranayama. It is not difficult, but difficult. It's not difficult, but difficult. Don't strain yourself and do it comfortably. Take your own time. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. just don't worry about it. Right? You need lot of practice first, and you need lot of you need to change lot of food habits. Number 2, and your body should be maybe you are hectic, but your body should be very light. Inside body should be very light, and it's not so small things. Actually, in the spiritual healing, master explained so many things about the food habits, other things, because there is no time. That's why I did not explain to you. Unless you change your food habits, unless we change our drinking habits. Drinking means even the water. I'm not speaking about alcohol. And the way you take the water, and the way you take the food, and the way you spend your time, and when you are going to sleep, when you are going to wake up, and you are going for a long sleep or a short sleep, everything is a problem. And if you are going for a 10-hour sleep, it's a problem. When you are just sleeping for 4 hours, it is a problem. You are eating a lot of food, it is a problem. You are eating less food, it is a problem. You are talking too much, it is a problem. You are not talking at all, it is a problem. You are earning a lot of money, it is a problem. You are earning less money, it is a problem. You are laughing, it is a problem. It is a problem. You see how many problems are there in the world, you see. These are all the problems. You understand? That's why yoga is maintaining the balance. Yoga, the meaning of yoga is maintaining the balance in every walk of our life. In that situations only you can practice this pranayama. In the beginning days it is a little bit difficult, but I am telling you, all the time, be comfortable. Don't strain your heart, don't strain your lungs, don't strain any part of your body. We have no right. We have no right to strain our body because it is not ours. It is given to us. Remember that. This pranayama is linked with the Om, what I explained to you in the morning. It is linked with the Om practice, what I explained to you in the morning. What is the practice? I told you, start from the Muladhara Chakra, 1, second Om, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Whether you do it for 7 times or not, it is for you. But at least you have to do one pranayama from first chakra, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. In the ascending order. It is the descending order, this is the ascending order. So, I decided now, just now, to tell you 50%. Because other 50% I will preserve for the next time.
Ce la controllo perché il 50% e il 50% la prossima.
It is not marketing. It is not marketing. It is not marketing. You will be in trouble. Because to practice this, the next step is much more difficult. You need a lot of lung strength and all these things have to be very light and pure and clean. It is not so easy. With all the hotel food and all the specialty food and Chinese food, it is difficult. So,
But next time we have the same problem.
that's why what I told you, that's why what I told Monica in the trial. This is not the place to handle that class. That's why I told her very clearly, this is not the place to handle that class. That is the reason. You understand? Like that, there are so many reasons. To handle a class, we need a separate place. We cannot handle all the classes in the same place. That's why I told her very clearly, whether it is possible or not. I have to find another place. Maybe near to the 5 kilometers from Lugano or in the lake. I don't know.
In the lake.
Yeah, I don't know. So, and that's why I told her there so many regions are there. And you cannot believe that to teach one pranayama to our Hyderabad people, to each one pranayama, the pranayama is relating with the snake. The snake. Snake hissing is there. Some pranayama is there connected with the hissing of what that a cobra. I took the group into the most dangerous mountains where you find very, very poisonous cobras. We stayed there in the night, sleeping on the mountain, on the floor. Next day morning, when I woke up, I could see the skin of a snake from here to there, from my side. Just to tell them that pranayama, I took the entire group to the remote forest, to the mountains. So this is a different thing. So you forget about it. So what I am telling you, this is, I will tell you the practice of this one step. It is more than enough. And why I am trying to postpone this, we cannot do it now, because our stomachs are so full and you will be in trouble. So, I am linking up Om with pranayama now, right?
Allora adesso collega l'Om con il pranayama ed è un esercizio che non so cosa avete mangiato ieri, che avete lo stomaco così pesante, non possiamo fare adesso per via di questo.
Okay? So what to do, what I explained to you in the morning, just chant pranayama, chant the Om from Mooladhara.
Come al mattino cantiamo l'Om dal primo chakra.
Now what you have to do, take breathings from the Mooladhara first. Take breathing from the Mooladhara.
Dobbiamo prendere il respiro dal primo chakra.
Do it 7 times.
Facciamo 7 volte.
Do it slowly, don't take long breaths.
Adagio, senza prendere dei respiri lunghi.
7 times, that's all. Don't take long breaths. Enough. Don't take long breaths. And then come to the next chakra.
Dopo arriviamo al prossimo chakra
There do it 7 times.
e respiriamo di nuovo 7 volte.
And then come to the next chakra.
Poi saliamo al terzo chakra
Do it 7 times.
e respiriamo 7 volte.
Like that, go to the next chakra. Again do the 7 times.
Poi saliamo al prossimo chakra e 7 volte respiro.
Like that, go to the last chakra, slowly and slowly.
E pian piano saliamo al prossimo chakra
Complete 7 into 7, 49.
fino ad arrivare all'ultimo avendo fatto 49 respiri.
Do it comfortably. After completing these 7 chakras, you open your eyes. So, is it possible to breathe from the 7 chakras? Muladhara, it is possible. From here 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 also it is possible. From here and here, how you will breathe? Only here you can breathe from here, and it's very easy. Not if you practice and you can breathe from here, or you can feel as if you are breathing. How to breathe from here and here?
It's not physical. It's not physical.
It is not physical. Then how do you breathe?
With the mind, one could feel or imagine it.
Imagine is not the right word. Feel is okay.
But the imagination helps.
Don't use imagination word. Feel is good. Then what next?
Visualization.
Try to do it and you will understand by yourself. Try to do it, you understand by yourself. Imagination is not good, but feeling is good. Just feeling what is the right word, or something else. When you come up to the feeling side, and you will come to the next step also. It's natural. Here I will tell you one word, introduce you one word. It's called the pulsation. Pulsation, pulse. It's called the pulsation. So this is, I'm introducing you to the next dimension. It is called the pulsation. Every part of our body pulsates. Every atom in the universe, it pulsates. Every planet, it will have its own pulsation. Every part, every cell, every atom pulsates. It is called law of pulsation. Law of pulsation. So, in every part of our body, there is a pulsation. Even breathing is also like it, is also part of the pulsation. Heartbeat is also part of the pulsation. When you come to this part, you cannot, there is nothing like breathing from here. What Simon is telling is a feeling. Since he is not aware of the word pulsation, he uses the word feeling. It is nothing but the pulsation. And we come to this part, when you feel like breathing, you are feeling the pulsation. When we come to this part, there is nothing like breathing, but you just breathe. When you come to this part, automatically your eyes go up. You see? Up to this, they are like down, but when it comes, your eyes go this, then you feel the pulsation. When once you feel the pulsation here, then it will be possible to you to feel the pulsation in every part of your body. Then onwards, your breathing style will be changed. All the time what you are doing, when you are breathing from the root chakra, you feel like after practicing for a long time, then you stop breathing like this. You feel like breathing from there. You feel the pulsation. We have to go to that point. That is what is a real pranayama. That is what we call the real pranayama. When you come to the next part, in the beginning days you feel like you are breathing. Slowly and slowly, breathings go slow and go deep and deep and deep. After some time, you feel like a pulsation there. In the beginning, you try. You go deep. Don't count the 7 number. Don't count. It became a hurdle. Don't count. It will become slow and slow and slow and slow and slow. And from this slowness, you will become much more calm and calm and calm. Then you feel like no breathing at all. Then you started the pulsation there. This is the beauty of this pranayama. Don't count. Don't count 7. Then come to the heart. You see? You go much more deeper and much more deeper and much more deeper. You will become much more calm and much more calm. Breathing will slow down. You see? That's how you have to practice this pranayama. The purpose of this pranayama is, we start with doing pranayama, and in the beginning the breathings are a little more longer, then they become short, much more short. You don't do it. Allow that. You don't interfere in it. It will become much more shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter. And at the end you feel like as if you are not breathing at all. And you come to a very, very poised state at that particular part of the body, and then you start feeling the pulsation after some time. So you should not do it, you should not do this pranayama in a hurry. This is not doing pranayama. What we are trying, we try with doing, and it ends up with not doing. We try with doing something, but ends up in not doing. Then you feel the pulse there. Then the real energy of that particular center will come out. The real energy of that particular center, it will sprout. It will be awakened. It is so beautiful. This is the first step of this pranayama. It will take long time. It will take long time. Why? Because when we go from Lugano to our places, again we will be busy with our own routine, and own job and own problems, and this we cannot focus much on the practice side. These are the things they need a lot of practice until you enter into the state of things. So what happens when you go then again the work and the family and the children, the cooking and the office and the job and world war and so many things. So we cannot find much time to focus on these things, but we need time. That's why it is a rule, if you are getting up by 7 o'clock in the morning, try to get up by 6 o'clock in the morning. That is the only way. And if you are habituated to get up 8 o'clock in the morning, get up 7 o'clock. That is the only thing I can tell. And if the stomach is so full, we cannot practice this. That's why early morning is the right time. Night is also not such a right time for pranayamas practices. The early morning is the best time. You practice this and you feel the difference. It's good, huh? So,
Quick question. Like the pulsation, what do you mean with it? Do you mean really like the pulse? That you feel really like the pulse in the different chakras? Do you mean this? Do you mean like an electric energy?
anything.
Oh, okay.
It depends upon the individual.
Okay.
Suppose if you ask me what is his experience, but it is not so correct to tell the individual experiences, because energy flows in many directions, and in me it flows in a different direction, in you in a different direction, depend upon your energy levels. You understand? So if you ask me directly, but don't take it serious, it differs. Here there is no comparison here, and there is no competition here, and there is no imitation here, because you will have your own energy levels, I will have my own energy levels. Differs from. If you ask me directly, what is the pulsation, what is the feeling? Whenever I do anything, I just feel that energy flows like this, the clockwise direction. Sometimes it will flow in a anti-clockwise direction, if you ask me. But this is not the final thing.
Yeah.
Because my energy levels, they flow like that, and they feel like this, like this, like this. Or like this, like this, like this, like this. Like that, it is a flow of energy. You feel that. In your case, you may feel in some other way, I don't know. But you feel, you will have a feel there. That's why it's also one. Imagination is not correct. It is a visualization, it's not correct. Feeling is correct. So you'll have the feeling here, some sort of feeling here, and slowly you will be drawn towards that particular energy level, and then slowly that particular chakra or lotus, it open up the petals slowly and slowly. You will not know that they are opening up, but you know that something is happening there. You will be much more peaceful. And then one more important thing is, suppose if I am having problem here, for example, here means the heart or lungs, this is the centers here. Okay. So for your information, the heart, this is the physical heart, not the spiritual heart. This is the heart directly connected with the just pumping of the blood. This is not the spiritual heart. This is the heart related all this. It is only to pump the blood and purifying the blood. Spiritual heart is here. Right? So lungs are here, physical heart is here, spiritual heart is here. That's why you take this part, total part, the region of the heart, of diaphragm. The sign Leo. Right? This part. So whenever you wanted to meditate on the heart, you have to meditate here, not here. For a medical purpose, we can meditate here. Suppose somebody is having a problem and at the heart, physical heart, they can do the meditation here. But for the spiritual practices, you have to meditate here. Right? Suppose if I am having a heart problem, for example, what I have to do, I should not do long breathings. The same technique, what I have to do, close my eyes. Any time in the beginning, generally the breathing will be long. When we focus there, automatically it responds, and without knowing, we breathe a little bit more longer. Not intentionally. It will be like that. It is a common experience. See? You look at me as you see. I am not breathing, but I am following the breathing. There is a difference. I am not breathing, but I am following my breathing.
Non sta respirando, ma sta seguendo il respiro, importante.
See what happened? I came to a state where there is no breathing, even there is a breathing, this much of breathing. The beginning, this much. Second, this much. Third, I am not doing anything, I am just following my breathing. I am observing my breathing, I am not doing breathing exercise. I am just following my breathing, observing my breathing. This much, this much, this much, this much. If I continue like that further, I don't know what happens afterwards. Slowly I will go into the meditation. I don't know how it goes. I will go into the meditation. I don't do the meditation, I don't do the pranayama, I don't do any breathings. I just allow my breathings to go on. When I just focus on it, it will take lungs, take much more air inside. And I allow them to breathe on its own. Slowly, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. It will come slow, 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 slow. It will come down to this type of breathing. but lung survives, of that automatically I will enter into the meditation. So if anybody have any problem at any particular body, particular chakra, you have to understand the signs. So solar plexus, all the problems here, anger, lust, hatred, indigestion, physical problems and spiritual, many problems are there. If something is there, blood pressure, heart problems, lung problems, breathing problems, here some other problem. And understand the problems of that particular chakra, and then you have to focus there for much more time. You understand? Then slowly and slowly this chakra, this is the lack of energy at the chakra, slowly increases the energy levels. It will be activated slowly and slowly. And then the problems around that particular part, there is a possibility to go out. So if there is no problem, just go this one. This is the beginning practice. The next practice is there. Unless you are so comfortable, it will take long time. Not months. It will take long time until you feel the pulsation there. When you feel the pulsation, that is the breathing, pranayama by itself, not by ourselves. Here all the practices we do, breathing practices. Here we are not practicing that. It is happening on its own. We have to reach that state. Not doing here. We are trying to do here is no doing, not doing. It takes long time, but then you will be very happy. You will be very, very happy. You should not be happy. You should be explained. You should not enjoy the lecture. Okay, so I will stop here. It was a very heavy class. And don't think that I stopped the second technique for any commercial purpose. Not marketing. Because unless you are so comfortable with this, unless you feel the pulsation and the peace there, then only your lungs will become much more stronger. And whenever you close your eyes, then directly you will enter into that final thing, in the first level. Then if you go to the next level, you will be very comfortable. And if I explain to you that, you will try to do that, because already I told you that is the next level. And fractures in the legs. You have to go to the first step and then next step. There is no use of triple jump here. So that's why I am not telling that it is very harmful to you. And
Next time we will tell you, because we will discover.
Yes, definitely. You see, Simone, very nice boy. Huh? I was like him when I was so young. That's why I told you in the morning. Master, when I told me something about something, shall I tell you the next one? You stupid, shut up. and practice the first one. And I told you in the morning. Yes. I was like, Simone, but he's better than me. And I am at his age all the time. I am going around in the streets and movies and fighting with the people, and he's a nice boy, it seems. Yes, you are right.
You meet me now.
Oh. Yeah, I am so fortunate. Yes, boys should be very aggressive. But unfortunately now girls are becoming aggressive. Okay. Yes, Emmanuel, you are right. You are right. So when the engine starts from inside, that is your guru. And something the inner energies awakens and it starts. It's intuition. 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 Intuition means in one word, tuition. You will get the tuition inside. It will guide you. So, find about this Kapalabhati and the other pranayamas. Most of the things what I explained to you, they are all my personal experiences. That's why I tell you I am so arrogant, because if I am arrogant because they are not from the books, they are from me direct. See? So, I'm joking, I'm not arrogant. But I'm a nice man.
Who knows?
Translate or not?
Translate.
No, stai scherzando, non è arrogante.
So this is now I will this is 12:20. I will stop by 12:30 afterwards. I'll tell you afterwards. And then yesterday I told Dominic when I went to Madras for my palm reading, not palm, palm leaf reading. Not
Palmletter.
No, he asked about
Palmletter.
the library, the palm leaves.
palm leaves.
Library.
They will tell our future.
Yes.
Okay. Then I went there. I was in a deep troubles in finance. You know why? Somebody come to me, Raju, I don't have any money. Do you give me any job? Okay, join. And some other people come, Raju, I don't have any money. Can you give me some job? Okay, join. I gave the employment. Many people. Finally, I was in loss. A lot of debts to the bank. I don't know how to repay the debts. Because who will care? Because giving the job with love, it's emotion, not love. And finally I wanted to close the press and I wanted to repay the money to the banks. And then I said, I went to this Madras on some other work. I happened to be there at the palm leaves reader and asked him, can you tell me my future? By the time I wrote books on astrology. That is the beauty. And then the young boy said, you please come tomorrow. Next day morning, as usual, with my white clothes, and I was sitting there and waiting for my reading. 10 boys, one by one they are coming, and they are touching my feet and going. I said, maybe you're looking like a guru. I don't like a guru. I'm looking like a rowdy, not like a guru. Somehow they are touching my feet and going. One is okay. Second one, third one, fourth one. They said, hey, what is happening here? Why are you touching my feet and going? Then the head of the group said, sir, you are not an ordinary man. Yes, I am having lot of debts. Not ordinary man. So no sir, don't worry about it. We have seen your leaf yesterday. So what is there? You are something special, sir. Tell me, man, what to do. He told so many things and I was surprised to know about myself. And so many things happened. And then I said, can you give it in writing? And sir, I will give your leaf to yourself. Generally they won't give the leaf. Sir, we will give you your leaf and you can take there and put it somewhere in the prayer room. And he said, sir, you travel many countries. Travel many countries. So you write books. Okay, fine. And to my surprise, he said in the final word, sir, you find your own yogic path. What is that? Can you repeat? I asked. Sir, you will have your own way of yoga. You develop one system. And many people, they follow that. I said that already there are so many yoga paths in the world, thousands of yogic paths. Why should I invent some other path? Sir, definitely it will happen. It is there in the. It is there in this. What is that? In the palm leaf. And he said one more thing, sir. After some time, you stop reading charts, horoscopes. It's okay. It's not a big deal. Sir, there is a reason for it. So what is the reason? After some time you just stop reading the horoscope. If somebody comes to you and you say, it's okay, go away. And things will be solved, sir. You will attain that state. It is written there. It's good because I did not calculate. I don't want to carry the computer. That's what I am interested. Not the prediction. I said, sir, whatever you say, it will happen. Sir. So what about my money, man? How to repay a lot of money? Sir, it will come like you, sir. If you accept the money, it will come like you, sir. What is there? It's small pity thing. Of course, I repaid my loans. Then I was discussing with my friends and they asked me, and you went there and what happened? What did they say? They said so many things about my future and about my foreign travels and this and that. But they said one interesting thing. I will create a different yoga system of my own, and I don't think it will happen. And one of the devotees of Swamiji was there in that group. Every time whenever he come to me, sir, what did you find? Did you find any special system? I said, I am not bothered about it. Why do you bother about it, man? No, sir, you have to do it. You have to do it. You have to do it. I said, we cannot do those things. They have to come to us and we have to wait. So why I am telling you this is the beauty of the prayer of Master CVV. And somebody is doing the prayer without any unnecessary stuff here, unnecessary information here. That's why when if you wanted to go further, you have to throw all the rubbish out. Chakras, this and that, pranayama, all the rubbish out. You should be very clean in the prayer. Empty. Just open everything to the Master. That is what we call surrender to the Master. Just throw everything out, all the information out, and just keep it clean and open everything there. And then if you sit in the prayer, so many things come to you on their own, without your effort, without paying the course fees. Without paying the course fees, without paying any rent. I am telling you very seriously. I learned all the things only through my prayer. I read so many books, that is different. But whatever I teach, is just I receive from the prayer, those things only I will teach. Why I will say I am so arrogant, I just don't follow anybody on this earth except my prayer. If some great people like Buddha and Jesus, they teach so many good things, I will try to understand in the background of my prayer. They are so beautiful. For me, Buddha is more beautiful than the lamas. For me, I understand about Jesus so beautiful. I am much far better than the Christian fathers and even the Pope, because he is interested in the Christianity. I am interested in the Jesus. This is the prayer. Whatever you want in your life, what you need in your life, it will just give it to you. If you feel the prayer is like that, if you feel the prayer is something else, we will be lost. Understand? So I found this pranayama not from the books. I know as for on 6th of May 2017, I know there are 3 steps in this pranayama. I know all the 3 steps. But generally we believe there are 7 steps. Generally we believe in everything there are 7 steps for the 7 planes. So far I know 3 steps of this pranayama. The first step I explained to you. Don't worry about the second step. I don't know whether we need it or not. So, be comfortable with the prayer, and 5 minutes I will conclude. If it is not possible to you to do the prayer 6 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock in the evening, because you are living in some other country with this different time zones, the science of the prayer is, Master's prayer is, it will work for 12 hours. It will work for, the energy flows for 12 hours. Suppose if you do the prayer today morning 7 o'clock, for example, because of your time zone and sunrise and sunset. So if you do the prayer by 7 o'clock in the morning, remember, again you have to do the prayer 7 o'clock in the evening. You have to follow that. Suppose if sunrise is so late, suppose if you do the prayer 8 o'clock in the morning, it is an example only. And then again you have to do 8 o'clock in the evening, because the energy flows for 12 hours. Again next morning. That is number 1 thing. So the second, the most important thing is, as far as possible, don't try to change the place of your prayer in the house. The prayer or meditation. You fix up some place when you are in the house. Every day at the same time, at the same place, you do the prayer or pranayama or meditation or mantra. Please don't change. Suppose if you are going somewhere, then one day before you tell to the master or the angels, whatever it may be, so tomorrow I am going there to some other place, I do my prayer there. You put it here today itself. Then tomorrow you are in some other place, but try not to change the time. At least follow the time. Understand? No, it is not possible. We are on the flight. We are driving. Who are in the flight, it's no problem. We can do the meditation. We cannot do the meditation when you are driving here, because we get the moksha. We get the moksha. Other people on the street, they will also get moksha. That's why don't do any meditation or mantra when you are driving. Just driving, that is your meditation. Then what we have to do, you see, just few seconds, even don't close your eyes, few seconds. Do the prayer just like this and do the prayer inside. Finish. And when you go home, take rest for some time and then do the prayer or meditation. It follows. You have to follow certain rules to maintain the continuity of the energies. And if you do vigorously for 4 or 5 days after going there, and then stop for 2 months, again starts. Again you have to start from A for apple. Again you practice of attending a course, you practice so vigorously for 1 month or 10 days. Again if you stop, everything goes. Again you have to start. So it should not be that thing, whether it is a 1 hour prayer, 30 minutes prayer, or 10 minutes pranayama, or 20 minutes pranayama, or half an hour meditation. Don't worry about that. But it should be continued without any break. That's what I wanted to tell you.
Yesterday you made a meditation in the evening and you told them that you will explain this
What is it?
meditation.
No, you said that you wanted to start this morning immediately with that meditation.
Okay.
But we didn't do that yesterday because we were kind of exhausted. So, and you said, okay, you are going to start this morning immediately with that meditation.
Yes, we start in the afternoon. I think these are more than enough for you. What I explained now, they are more than
Er meint, dass ich schon nur passiert, sie
Aha. Okay, ich weiß. Es ist einfach eine Frage. Es ist einfach eine Frage.
No, I'm joking. I will. Don't worry.
Many jokes.
Okay, I will do it after.
Er spielt mich, du weißt.
Ja, ja.
Tell her, I will tell it after.
Er will zum Nachmittag was. Er hat gesagt,
Rosemary.
Rosmarie,
That was too much.
Huh?
That was too much.
What is it?
Yeah, she takes everything very much serious what you tell her. So you have to be gentle.
What is it?
She took it very
Humor.
seriously.
You're being humorous.
She thought
and
we
some
are
people
laughing
do
at
not
her.
have senses of humor,
Oh,
and so it's like
She
everything's like
takes
that.
your words very serious
what is
every
it?
word.
That's no
because
problem.
you are the master. So
It's
you
just
know.
people.
Yeah.
It's people.
We will tell afterwards.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So shall we give the break?
Yes.
Exactly. Fantastical.
So they are very important practices. It needs lot of time. Don't do all the. I will advise you one thing. Don't do all the practices one time. It is so simple. What you do, what we have to do, we have to start with the pranayama first. Chakras. There is a way. I will conclude in a beautiful way. And first, what we have to do, we have to do the pranayama first on 7 chakras. That is the best way. And then start Om. So don't try to what is that? Don't try to count the pranayamas. Try to do the pranayama until you find yourself so comfortable and peaceful there. That is very important. Whether it will take 2 minutes or 3 minutes or 5 minutes. So don't count the things. And even then I am telling you, don't worry about whether you come to a peaceful state or not. Don't worry about that. In the beginning it is not so easy to come to a very comfortable position. So don't worry about that. Go one by one, slowly and slowly and slowly. And afterwards, wait for some time. Allow your lungs to breathe on their own. Don't do any pranayama. So wait until your lungs settle there and you are totally relaxed. Okay. Then the next step is then come to the Om. First, do the Om from the root chakra only once. Don't go for 7 times.
Okay.
And then come to the second chakra only once. And come to the third chakra only one. Like that, come to the 7 chakras one by one, one by one, one by one. Don't worry about the 7 times, don't worry about the 12 times, don't count. You should be comfortable first. So don't stress yourself. You understand? So why I told the count, it's just like that. Don't take it serious. The count is not important here. The feel is important here. So first begin with don't mix all these things with the prayer. I am telling you many times, don't mix any of these practices with the prayer. Prayer is totally different. So when come to the practice, fix up a separate time, then start with the Muladhara Pranayama first. And start slowly and slowly and slowly and slowly when after completing 1 month or 2 months. So what happens, you don't make it a so serious subject and don't worry about, oh, I am not able to feel any pulsation here. You just forget about that. Should be so comfortable. Then after 1 month or 2 months, but The important thing is continuity. Unless you continue that, they will not awaken. In the spiritual practices, we need the continuity. If there is a break in the continuity, it stops there. Again, you have to start again. Right? And once you do this 7 chakras pranayama, again I am giving a warning, an advice. Don't worry about the petals of the chakras and don't worry about the colors of the chakras. Don't worry about any description. Don't put all the stuff here. You are just practicing. You understand? You are just practicing. Then you go to the chanting 1 chakra, Om, Om, like this, and 7 times. Then then after some time you feel like you are enjoying or you are experiencing some pulsation there or some feeling there. So pulsation is a different word about it. You feel some feel there. That means you are there. That part is greeting you. You are able to understand there is something is there inside. So then what you have to do, then repeat 3 times each chakra. Now I told you to start with one Om, and then increase the number of chantings 3 times. Don't worry about the 7 times. Then you decide for yourself, 3 times or 7 times or how many times, decide for yourself. But I am telling you all the time only one word, be comfortable. Don't wait for the results. Don't worry about any result. So here the feel is very important. And then what happens if it is naturally growing inside, it will direct you. You understand? So then you feel like breathing more at particular chakra. Then you don't go up. You stay there for some time. You understand? Suppose if you need some sort of purification here, you need some sort of extra energy here, and then your body prompts you, be there for some time, and you feel like doing something here more than other chakras. That means that particular body needs much more energy, and somebody is doing the prayer regularly, they understand it very well. Because when we do the prayer, what happens, sometimes energy, we feel energy is flowing at a particular place for a long time. That is not spiritual experience. Don't be mistaken. If in the prayer, when you feel some energy at particular part, if you don't know the science, we feel, it's a very spiritual experience. It is not true. That particular part needs much more energy to purify itself or to rectify itself, or there must be some problem there, that energy is going there and going there and going there to purify that particular health problem or some other problem. And if we allow our inner mechanism to work on its own, sometimes you feel like you will take long breaths. We don't do it. But the system inside takes long breathing, sometimes short breathing, sometimes no breathing. We don't interfere. We should not interfere there. We have to allow that. We have to observe that, and then slowly and slowly and slowly, every part of our body, every plane, 7 planes, they will come into a equilibrium state. It is very difficult to come to that state because in meanwhile we will have some problems in the life, and we divert from the practice and we focus on some other things, and then they stop there. That mechanism is different, this mechanism is different. You understand? That's why always I tell the people, if it is a 1 hour or 2 hours or 3 hours or 30 minutes or 10 minutes or 5 minutes, whatever it may be, you should practice the continuity. That is very important here. Okay? Shall we give a break? 10 minutes. And any questions there? Because we are not going back into the practice again. After we go to the next practice. I don't want to come back again with the breathing and pranayama. Any doubts? Current? No. Is that?
No.
Perfect, huh?
I have a question.
Yes.
When I inhale from the root chakra by the Om, the air goes up and here, and then I chant the Om. And from the next time I go up here and it chants out. You are not going back to the root chakra.
Yes. Right?
Is that correct?
Right?
Okay.
First we start with the root chakra,
And then you go up to the...
and it is quite, we don't focus more on that. What I tell you, and put your mind here, that's it, you forget about the root chakra.
You don't follow the breath.
You always you have to follow, always our mind has to follow the breath. Always our ears listen to the sound. It is a must every time.
But when you exhale, you don't go back to the root chakra.
Exhale. First time,
First I make mentally Om.
Yes.
Inhale, and
you
then
are asking about mentally Om or vocally Om?
first I make the mentally one.
Inside.
Inhale, inside.
Yes.
Then inhale.
Inhale.
And when I exhale, I chant it orally.
Outside.
But I don't go back to the root.
No.
No, okay.
Just we just start from there. That's it.
Okay.
We need not stay there also. It is a thought process. We are just focusing on the root chakra, and then chant Om. Forget about the root chakra.
Okay, that's what I want.
You understand?
Yes.
And then again you chant inside Om, and then you go to the next chakra. You start from there and forget about the chakra.
Okay.
It's just like a drill.
Okay.
Starting point, that's all.
That's okay.
And then you go to the next chakra and start from there.
Okay.
And forget about that chakra, listen to the sound Om.
Okay.
Then what happens, what you are doing, every time, whenever you are going to, you are switching it out. You are thinking about the chakra. When you are thinking about chakra every day by practicing, slowly and slowly and slowly, that particular chakra activates
Okay.
by itself. We need not do anything there, just intention. The root chakra, location. That's it, forget about it. In the pranayama, for example, it is different. In the pranayama, what we do, we stay there for some time at that particular chakra. Like that, you stay there in that particular chakra for some time, and then you come to the next chakra after that.
Okay.
We have to stay there for some time. You understand?
I understand.
Again, if you come here and if you do 10 or 12 or 15 or 20 or 5 or 4, whatever it may be, we have to focus there at that particular chakra. That is very important. Until you feel so comfortable here, that's what I explained. The first time the length will be like this. Second breath it will come down. Third it will come down. Fourth it will come down more if you observe your breathing. And finally you feel like not breathing at all. That is the state, we come to a very peaceful state. If you do it very calm and you observe that. That's why I told you we are not doing the breathings here. We are just following the breathing, that's all. This is the technique here. Here the main doing and not doing.
Yeah, I understand.
That is the most important point here. Unless we practice by ourselves, and first we have to understand the science, what is doing and what is not doing. Pranayama is also doing and not doing. What the teachers say, do something pranayama. What I am saying, not doing pranayama. It's not so easy. It needs years of practice. Generally we train in such a way, do something and do something. And the master, they are trying to take us into the next level. Already you have done a lot of things. Now you should learn not to do anything while doing something. It's not so easy. That's why I always use the word be comfortable, be comfortable. Don't strain yourself, because it needs a lot of practice. That's why you have to follow the theory first, and then you have to practice next, and then you have to experience afterwards. Meanwhile, if there are any doubts, they should be clarified immediately. Right? That's why we should not take into the higher meditations directly like that. You should have the background of it. If we wanted to go into the higher side of meditations, we should prepare the ground first. And then if we take us into the higher meditations, at least we will be comfortable, at least. I am not giving any guarantee immediately we can jump into that meditation. But at least there is a possibility for us to understand that. It needs a lot of preparation. It is the groundwork, what we call the groundwork. If I directly go to the meditation, what I promised you yesterday, you will not understand even a single word. That's why I try to prepare yourself, prepare you with the Om, vibration of the Om, and the pranayama, and the pulsation in the body. Unless you know the pulsations in the body, you cannot feel the pulsations in the universe. Unless you know the word pulsation, you cannot understand even one word from that meditation. Okay? So after going home, take little food, or not much food, and then sit very calm. A lot of time, we start by 3 o'clock. And all these years, every one of us here, we practice a lot of meditations and lot of pranayamas, you see. And then forget about all those pranayamas. You can practice. I am not telling you not to practice. But now today, for your personal experience, when you go home, when you go to the hotel, sit very calm. Forget about the Om. Don't practice the Om in the hotel. And try to practice the technique of pranayama in every chakra. So I am telling you once again, when we start, when I wanted to do from Mooladhara, and I sit like this, first breath should be very long on its own. It is quite common to anybody because we are focusing on that part. It responds. It will take long breath. We are not taking long breath. I should be very clear. I am not taking long breath. It is taking long breath. That you have to observe first. We are not doing that. It is going on its own. And if you observe again, the second breath is a little bit shorter. Third one, a little bit shorter. Fourth one, we are not doing that. It will happen like that. Like that, if you stay there very calm, slowly and slowly it will come down and come down and come down and come down and come down. You will come to a state, the length of the breath will become like this. Up to that point we can observe. We are not doing the breathing, we are observing the breathing. We are just focusing at that chakra. When we come to this part of small breathing, if we have time, if you sit further, that is silence. In that silence only, that particular chakra will try to be activated. Then the journey starts. All these years we are practicing, now we are allowing the chakra to activate on its own. This is the practice here. We are practicing or not, we are not at all practicing. We are just looking at the chakra and we are doing some pranayama. We are believing that, but we are not doing that. It go on its own. You just practice, you will understand the beauty of it. Practice slowly. And then if you, here there is one thing, maybe I am comfortable there, I may have the feeling there. And Silke may have that feeling of silence maybe here, we don't know. Monica maybe get that type of feeling here, that I don't know. And somebody else, they may get that feeling in some other part of their body that we don't know. So one day will come, instead of here or here or here, one day will come, we feel the same feel in every part of our body. That is what we call in English simultaneous existence in all planes. Master C.V. tells in this prayer, those who do the prayer, they will experience the simultaneous existence in all planes. Can you translate that? Simultaneous
Simultaneo,
existence in all planes.
Esistenza simultanea a tutti i livelli.
They are the most highest statements. Right? Okay, there's a break. Let us meet by 3 o'clock.